guys, it's Impre from Impre Gaming and welcome back to another episode of History With. History With is a series where I talk about random junk and some of you enjoy it, some of you don't. Simple as. So today's random junk History With is... Well, actually, let's talk about something that's quite recent. So, in the last few days I've been trying to get sorted, organised, everything like that stuff. So I can just relax. The only downside to it is every time I try to do something like that, I always end up making a bigger deal out of it than I actually should have. Not enough. Ooh. Why did I build that? You somewhat of a relaxing group. Here we go. Oh, so if I right click on that, I can... No wonder I was wasting stuff in the past. So yeah, as I said, History With is a series where I try to do my best at sorting out what I've got. For instance, a series that's built around trying to sort out organizations in the games. A situation where under normal circumstances would be a pain to sort out. But because I enjoy what I do, I enjoy History With. As you never know what's going to happen, you never know what's going to be around that one corner. It could all change. But as I always say, there's upsides and there's downsides to every single coin. History With's upside is it's History With. I can talk about random things and tend to get away with talking about them because it's on the pretext of teaching and learning. If I wasn't doing teaching and learning, I would not do History With. And you may be questioning, what do I mean by teaching and learning? What I mean is, I'm trying to teach you guys something about my past, something about other people's pasts, and hopefully you guys can learn from them. One of the main keys that everyone should know is the fact that in my life, I've never had it easy. That's all I can say. All my practicality and everything I do, it's not from, oh, I know, I've been known what to do all my life. I actually haven't known what I want to do. Half the time, I just wing it like this episode. Another time, I will admit now, like today, after I've done this recording, I'm going to probably end up going to do a bit of organisation on Graveyard Keeper. But History With is not about a specific game. That seems to be something even I forget. History With is a fun series about all different types of things you could do. I can be playing any game and I can still be doing History With because History With is always about the history. Like for instance, a while ago I used to talk about the Titanic. Another time I talked about dinosaurs. But the question is, I can talk about them, yeah. What do I know about them? How do I know I'm giving you guys the right information? Well, I don't. That's the fun about it. You guys are learning from me. So my mistakes tend to pass on to other people. So, yeah. If that's the research station. God, monkeys. I could do one more. Well, yeah, one more. Two more person. But, as I'll state, history with is a learning curve. Oops. So I can't dismantle things like that anymore. Okay. No, 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 no. Yeah. Runs like that are actually quite hard. So, history with, let's actually get back onto the main subject. So, history with. What's so special about doing history with compared to everything else? History with was a series where I don't know if you guys, well, you might understand, you might not. History with was a series where, as much as it's to inform you guys, it's actually to try and refresh myself on my memory. Because in the past, memory has been a good thing, memory's also been a bad thing throughout life. So there's always the ups and downs in life. But there's always one thing that's been common. History has always been a big part in humanity. And due to that being common, history has always been a great way of expanding our knowledge, increasing, passing down what we want to pass down to the next generation. As a lot of us don't know what we want to pass down. We want to pass down something important, but we don't know how. It's always the double-edged sword, if you want to look at it. History with tends to have its ups and has its downs. But the problem is, no matter what, history has always been one thing we've learned from as a race. But we've always failed at understanding. You may go, oh, what do you mean? I've not failed at understanding. What have you understood? How simple science works, how to create a craft that could fly at 0 knots, well, that could fly forever without having to land. How humans in the past have apparently been visited by aliens, and none of us have been able to actually get the same situation happening to us. How we're jealous of other races, like dogs. As I own 3 dogs, and I will admit, at times I sit there thinking to myself, they have it easy. All they do is just sleep all day. Now that's all I do. And the sad part is, it's so boring. I work, as I said to you guys, I work night shifts now. So I work during the night. It's a good job, don't get me wrong. It gives me good wages, and I've not had a problem with it. But if someone turned around and gone to me, oh, we have this job you can do, but you'd have to give up your days, I would look at them and go, and I'd have to ask, what do you mean I'd have to give up my days? Because history was about enjoying your time, not being afraid of it. So the question I always process to people is, well, one of the questions I always think about is from a song. If today was your last day, how would you react to it? Would you treat it like any other day? Would you have fun with it? Would you be afraid of it? Would you be happy with what you've done? Would you be afraid of what you've done? What would you do on your last day on Earth? Well, I know I'd do. More than happily. I would easily go out my way. Well, I know this is going to sound a bit childish, but I'd go my way and see if I could discover something that doesn't exist. Why? Because think of the scientific discovery it would impact the world with. Like, for instance, think about it. If we found the mythological kappa from Japan, I'm just doing that just so I can get here. But the downside is, think how much harm that would do that creature's environment. If I discovered it and released it to the public that it exists, I'm pretty sure it'd cause more problems for it. That's why I said I'd discover something that doesn't exist on the last day of the world. Being as the world would see it and they'll be like, oh, how have we not noticed this before? In conjunction, it wouldn't even cause a problem. Like, the world wouldn't. No. The world wouldn't have to worry about anything. They'd just have to be able to. And that's better. People just have to be able to cope with the new information. They'd have to learn to be able to live in peace until, like, the day comes when the world ends. I don't believe the world's going to end anytime soon through mythological or Norse reasons, like, oh my god, the world's going to end. It's all due to the fact that let's get you. And the world's going to end all due to the fact that we, as a human race, have not been able to supply our planet with. Oh, crud. Yeah, this is not going to end well. We, as a human race, haven't been able to supply our planet with the best of the best opportunities. No, I feel like if it's going to end, it's going to end with something more serious, like global warming. We're going to cause enough damage to the earth that it's going to break the earth. It's not rocket science, it's not medical science, it's just general science. We can do whatever we want to our planet. But yeah, we decide to cause this much destruction, this much hate. We're a race, I don't want to say it, but it's true. We're a race that thrives off hatred. As much as I don't want to admit it, we actually are. because everyone can claim they've done the best they can for this world. The problem is, it's not if you've done the best you can, it's the things we have done. Why? That's annoying. I got abandoned mission. The things we have done, why have we done it? But on that note, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. I don't know how long it is or how short it is. I'm basically just sorting out my house, sorting out, making sure I'm ready for work tonight, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Also, guys, take the things I say. Some might be a serious subject, some might not, but don't take them so seriously you live by them. Just relax, and something will work out. Not all the time, but most of the time they will. On that note, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Bye.